What's up guys, my name is Allie and I am here to chat all about rebuilding your milk supply. Recently, I got so sick. It was miserable. First up, because moms don't really get sick days, and secondly, my milk supply totally plummeted. My baby is 8, almost 9 months old, so my breast milk is still his primary source of food. He is dabbling with a lot of different solids and things like that, but he still gets breast milk 5 to 6 times a day. Now, I work part-time, so I pump when I'm away from him, and I also pump at night. So that way he can have bottles when I'm not with him, and he also has a big bottle at night before he goes to bed. So I'm on the hook regardless, and I need to be producing enough milk so that he is fed, because now he's on the move, he's crawling, he's really active, he needs to have energy, he needs to have the right amount of food so he's still growing. There's a lot of pressure in the situation. So when my milk supply took a dive, I was at wit's end. I didn't really want to introduce formula, and I really hope we don't have to, because he has a milk protein allergy and it's complicated, but that is mom life. So I needed to rebuild my milk supply very quickly so that I could get things back on track. So I'm gonna share a few things that worked for me, so hopefully if you find yourself in the same boat, I can help you. My first tip is to hydrate. Drink as much water as you can, and if water does not sound good, find other ways to get fluids in your body. I drank a lot of Gatorade. I had flavored seltzer water that I would dump some cranberry juice into just for a little extra flavor, and drank that. Put some lemon in the water. You know, do what you have to do to get fluids down and replenish your body. That is the biggest thing. Now, when it comes to replenishing your body with the nutrients food-wise, that can be tricky when you're recovering, because certain things just won't sound good. You might not have much of an appetite. So in my opinion, I think it's okay just to go for things that sound good, sound like they're stomachable, if that's even a word, and just start from there. Make sure you're getting calories in, because the calories you're consuming are going to producing breast milk. So if you're not consuming calories, your body doesn't have the energy to produce breast milk. So when I was sick, I went for toast, crackers, things that aren't really full of nutrients, but it's something to refill my stomach and regenerate just a little bit of energy in my body so that I can start producing more milk again. Now, once things started to sound a little bit better for me to eat again, and I was ready to kind of like test my stomach in new ways, it's really important to get some good healthy fats into your diet as well. So avocado, nuts, peanut butter, eggs. Now, to be completely honest, eggs is like the last thing that I want to eat after I've been sick, but within the week following, I really tried to up my egg eating game to try to get more of those healthy fats in my body. Now, aside from the nutritional aspect of things, it's really important to keep the supply-demand cycle going. So the day that I was most sick and I really just was not up for breastfeeding, I still had to maintain pumping. I slept in between, but I tried to fit in pumping sessions a little bit closer together as I could, just to force myself to do it, to force my body to remember that you still need to be producing milk. We're not taking a total break here. And even though I wasn't producing that much at the pumping sessions, I think it was really key for me to try to just be consistent with that so that my body didn't totally shut down. When I was feeling a little bit better and felt more comfortable being closer with my baby, I also tried to just offer to nurse more often too. First up, that's great for milk supply, but also my baby was directly getting those antibodies from my breast milk, and that was helping to arm him to fight whatever sickness I had so that he would avoid the sickness as well, which thankfully he did. So, you know, your breast milk is the best thing for your baby when you're sick, because you're giving your antibodies as your body is fighting off whatever it's battling, you're also doing that for your baby. And that's the biggest favor that you can do for your baby when you're sick and you're trying to prevent him or her from getting sick. Another thing that you can do to try to ramp up your supply is to pop some supplements. Now, I haven't dabbled in very many supplements, but I have found something that is pretty tried and true. So I've just used it sporadically throughout this whole breastfeeding adventure, and that is this Mother Love More Milk Plus supplement. It has the fenugreek seed, blessed thistle, nettle leaf, and fennel seed. I got this at Target, and I think you take like 1 or 2 capsules a couple times a day, and this is just the thing that works for me. I mean, I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but I think taking it consistently for a few days in a row did help to rebuild my supply. Another big tip is to just let your body rest. I know I said that moms don't really get sick days, and that's pretty much true, but in most cases there are people around that are willing and ready to help. It's okay to send your child off to daycare or to ask somebody to come over and hang out with them for a little bit while you go take a nap. You know, find a way to let your body rest, because rest is the best medicine. My last tip is to just be patient with your body. Odds are, if you have a healthy, hearty milk supply before you get sick, it's gonna reach that level again once you recuperate. If you're able to fuel your body with the right things, let your body get the rest it needs, and continue to make sure that your body knows there's still a demand, eventually it'll get back up there. So those are my quick tips for rebuilding your milk supply after recovering from a sickness. I hope they may be helpful for you as you try to continue your breastfeeding journey as long as possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.